Bentley coupes. I was broke, threw me an alley-oop. Then from Houston and drove it through Baton Rouge. You ain't never seen a Impala band stop. I'm in the spot, racks on garbage can shots with more. Cause who get more? Man got, huh?
Hey, man. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on, man.
You got this. Don't worry.
Shot! Shot!
Keep it going. One more.
Hey, right here.
Just like that.
You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today.
Again.
Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Now let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
See you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
Ready, let's go.
Now we're rolling.
Can't stop.
You can't play with me.
Freeze all day, baby. Three of them, baby.
Let's go.
We're waiting your team.
All day, baby.
Oh, you done? You done.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Get ready for sleep.
Let's see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. That's you all day. Who even trying out here?
Happy holidays from all of us here at 2K TV, and welcome to our holiday special.
We hope you're enjoying the holidays with family, friends, loved ones, and of course, showing that 2K dominance on everybody.
You forgot gifts. That's my favorite part of the holiday season, and let's get this show started with a gift from us to you in the form of VC.
Yeah, so are you ready for some 2K TV interactives? Well, ready or not, here we go. In this season of NBA 2K23, which of the following rewards can you earn?
Is it reindeer accessories, a snowman costume, a magic carpet, or all of the above? We couldn't make this any easier for you, so you better enjoy this VC. We didn't even have to wrap it. Perfect gift. Here you go.
Take it, enjoy it, love it, use it, spend it.
You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with MP, and it's Williams at center. Now, here is Irving. Capella kicks to Warren. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. It sets the tone in a close game like this. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
So it's Brooklyn now, after the missed three from MP. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Warren on the wing. Simmons looking it over. Irving with a clean look. The three-pointers off the mark. Tatum with it. Now defended by Warren. MP outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Warren on the wing. Pass to Capella. Irving dishes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. Capella, the pass to Irving. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defender, doesn't matter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Capella, rebound by Williams. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Simmons against MP. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this series. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Substitutions.
on the court. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's MP in at the point. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons dishes to Capella. Thomas, it's a wide open look. They get it back. And it's Capella missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the basket by MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 15. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Count it. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
And MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Thomas inside, guarded by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Bangs home the trifecta. 3. MP's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Celtics. Now the pass to Sumner. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The 3 from MP. And the Celtics another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And a new group in for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Capella. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Ben Simmons. Harris is checked in for Thomas. And Irving subbed in for Edmund Sumner. And a new group in for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Williams. Justin Jackson comes in for Al Horford. Brogdon, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He finished with 66 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
At the half,
It's the Celtics just dominant.
29. The Celtics, 53. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next Youth 10 team. Fans, your next
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
T.J. Warren out there with Simmons. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Irving. And it's Sumner in at the two-guard spot. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Capella finds Warren to the middle. Passes it to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Williams with the steal. MP, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after him on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the dunk by MP.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Irving from long range. That shot off the mark. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
MP, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Irving. Over MP. And too long on the shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The tray. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Warren. And again, it's the Nets missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Third quarter.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside Irving. Will it go? Offensive rebound. And the layup is good. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, an opportunistic bucket by Kyrie Irving, showing a willingness to get to the offensive window.
The 3 from MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Capella. Simmons on the wing. Irving passes to Capella. Back to Irving. Over Tatum. Warren trying to break loose. And it's Capella missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lets it go from deep. And it finds the net. Another three-point hit from MP. MP's got 53.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Warren against Tatum. Low block shot on the way. And the shot by Warren, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sumner. He's covered by Brown. Here's Capella. Williams with the block. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Substitutions on the court.
Seven seconds left in the third. Here's Simmons. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
And Ben Simmons wanting to show off a little bit of the work he's put in on that jump shot.
The shot's good.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And so it's Boston with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got MP. Williams is out there with Jackson. Then it's White, and it's Valentine, and at the 3, the small forward.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Kicks it to Harris. Now here's Mills, covered by MP. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. A nice shot by MP.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
And the pass to Claxton. On the wing, Harris. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Thomas, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Luke Cornett, he's checked. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
and drove it through Baton Rouge. You ain't never seen a Impala band stop. I'm in the spot. Racks on garbage can shots with more. Cause who get more? Man got. I'm an old school. My morals come from the past. As long as I'm rich, I make the pump the gas. Call for it when I thought you leased. Well, one that I know you broke. I'm not none of them. You want a gas? Nah. And that 01 drought had them pulling out old money with the sour smell. 08 drought, the ghetto still crowded still. I went to work with a power drill.
Every corner on smash. This is facts. Don't go nowhere without my. Even in Hollywood. I had to mail them back. Relax as soon as they slip. That's when we. Yo, my youngin' coming through and he gon' Leo on the news. That's what they gon' see, yo. Picture me rolling in a new Billy truck. Money blowing, just trolling.
Michael had the ability to elevate beyond the normal scope of what a person would see or watch.
Opening night, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points.
Even as a young player, there were times in the fourth quarter where he would make up the difference in a ball game on his own. We used to have a joke in the NBA, you know, can hold my...
We're about halfway through the season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, B.A., but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with MP, and it's Williams in at the center position. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it. Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Ball. Outside Oubre. From behind the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Last time they met in Boston.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Now here's Oubre. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
With every three-pointer made now, he comes closer and closer to that top spot in the record books.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. Hayward finds Williams. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. And another shot. And he knocks the jumper down.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
And MP throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Hayward, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials. Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want. Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. MP's got 17 points. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Basket counts. Ball's got his second basket on the night.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And the basket by MP.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He He has yet to miss a shot.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancements at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Batum is checked in for Charlotte. Rondo comes in for LaMelo Ball. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So for the Hornets, Martin comes in for Washington, and it's Bouknight in for Oubre. Jackson, he's checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Jason Tatum. Martin to pass to Williams. Count it. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
MP left side. Fires for three. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for. Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 28.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack. And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
So it's the Hornets now. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Williams. Oh, no good again that time. And he makes it on the layup. Williams has gotten his third basket of the night. Boston has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all. And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Celtics out in front, up 19. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
That's right, fans. Here are your
Going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Washington. Batum comes in for Hayward. Bouknight, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Rondo in for Ball. Rajon Rondo out there with Bouknight. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Hornets 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nets was just insanity. He had 65 points and was on point from deep. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play. For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And with a drive like that, you
good. Another from 3.
Nails the three, and he's now even for the record.
Hard to believe his next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season. Here's Bouknight, looking for his first basket still in this one. Martin outside. Pass to Bouknight. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot. And again for three.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
Have game, will travel. These fans seeing what he's all about.
And he continues to add to his season total, knocking him down from long range.
You got to assume every time he pulls up, it's buckets. After the season he's had, the shots he's made, one of the best shooters in the game.
Here's Rondo. His last outing, he had 20. Off the inbound, no good. MP outside for three. And the Celtics another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Three-pointer, Bouknight. He beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there. An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's MP in at point.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. And describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to, and whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do.
From deep, MP. And the Celtics another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And here's MP from outside. And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Hayward, the pass to Oubre. Pass to Ball. Back to Oubre. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 7 assists in the game. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Tons of...
Substitution.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
We've got Nicholas Batum. LaMelo Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Washington in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And he gets it to go.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Ball against MP. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Hayward. Batum outside. To the middle. And Paul throws it down.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
From deep, MP. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. It's stolen by MP. For 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Up and in on the layup.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now here's Jackson. From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hayward against Jackson. Pass to Oubre. There's Ball with a 3. A rebound by Jackson.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational.
And yes, another basket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Oubre passes to Batum. Back to Oubre. Will it go? Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall.
Good! That's another bucket!
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. The 3 is up. And it's MP with a rebound. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.